late. But I'm not going to be before you all long. I was told to give a bit of an overview. I'm sure they gave the vision this morning. So I'll talk a little bit about kind of where we're going. And I think one of the things I'll close with is what we need to celebrate specifically for this site. I think we're talking about, a little bit was brought up about inheritance, and then we're talking about family inheritance. But when we take positions such as extension and now the CISC, those visions were started long before I came along. And I give thanks to folks like Mr. Miles Robinson, Council Elliott, Dr. Walter Hill, for the resources that they accumulated and that myself and my colleagues inherited. So one of those things was this center, the Black Belt Marketing Innovation Center. And the idea behind it was to provide direct assistance to farmers, something that has long been done by Tuskegee and will be done further into the future. But one of the things we wanted to do is to add more here as well, right? So I don't know if you all saw, we added a computer lab back here with some computer resources, and we have Ms. Candace Clark that's leading the effort to add additional technological resources here, so not just for farmers, but the entire community. And we've been looking at doing that, not just kind of in a singular area, but when they talk about that Black Belt Food Corridor, we have key spots along the Black Belt that we're trying to infuse the same amount of resources, such as the Tuskegee Urban Agricultural Center in Montgomery, as well as right home in Macon County, Tuskegee-Macon County. And the mantra there is always direct assistance to producers, but also workforce development and education, as well as art, history, and culture. So we're always thinking about how we leverage these things to gain more resources and help more people. One of the things that we hadn't done in the past, which I'm really glad that we're starting to do in Extension as a whole, but in particular here at the Black Belt Marketing Innovation Center, is to reform our advisory boards. One of the most important things in the work that we do is the input that we receive from you all. We can't do our job without your input, without your feedback. We may try something, it may go totally wrong, but we need your feedback so we can take it back, tweak it, make it better, and then come back and do it again. And that process is iterative. It happens again and again and again, which is why we need you all. So with that, I do want to announce the formation of the first advisory board for the Black Belt Marketing and Innovation Center. We're truly happy to see this as we continue to need that input. So I'm going to read off the names of the members. I ask you to please stand when I do read off your name, and afterwards we'll have Mr. Doug Eves take a picture of us. I do think that one of our members could not be here with us today, but we will get more pictures with them as we move forward together. First, Ms. Mary Magruder. Y'all can clap for everybody. Thank you. Dr. Kristen Woods, of course. Mr. Miles Robinson. Mr. John Brown, who couldn't be with us. Still give that man a hand. Ms. Tiffany Moore, representing Mr. Robert Lee. Mr. Andrew Williams, representing Deep South Food Line. And Ms. Tammy Rowe. I want to thank you all for accepting this appointment to the advisory board. We look forward to working with you all so we can expand our operations and be more impactful in what we do. With that, I'm gonna give this back to Dr. Woods and catch a seat and take some of this pressure off my toe.
Great, thank you.